What's up, everybody? It's your man, Pastor Daryl. I'm gonna tell you straight up, man, marriage counseling and coaching is a waste of time. The reason why many of you all are losing in your relationships and in your marriage, the reason why I was losing in my marriage is because we got access to a whole bunch of information, y'all, but the information by itself cannot transform our lives. Unless we apply the information that we come across, we will always live average and mediocre lives. We will always get piss poor results in our relationships. So in today's video, I'm not gonna give you a marriage tip, y'all, like I've been doing these last several months. Instead of giving y'all a tip, I'm gonna give you the exact tool that I've been using to take my marriage from surviving to thriving. Y'all, that tool is called the Passport Personality Assessment. That's right, I'm gonna say it one more time. The Passport Personality Assessment. Now, the crazy part is I was blaming my girl for a whole bunch of the problems we were having when in reality, I was my own worst enemy. And so many people want to blame their spouse thinking that they're the problem when the problem is looking right back at you when you look in the mirror every single day. You see, what this assessment did for me in my relationship is it showed me what my superpower was. It showed me what my strong suit was, like who God created me to be naturally, like when I'm just flowing, right? But it also showed me the enemy inside of me. It showed me that I was sabotaging my own success. I was getting in the way of my relationship experiencing phenomenal status. You see, here's the reality. Yes, it takes two to make a thing go right, but that two has to start with one. That two has to start with you. And until you're ready to take ownership for everything you think, everything you say, everything you do, you're always gonna stay stuck in the same place. And you see, y'all, this Passport Personality Assessment was so transformative for me and my relationship that I ended up getting certified in it, helping other couples get to the next level in their relationship as well. I want y'all to hear from some friends of mine, Gary and Shanika, about this assessment. Now, I had the privilege of marrying Gary and Shanika just a couple of weeks ago. When I tell you they came to my wife and I and said, listen, we just gonna let this relationship go. We don't wanna get married no more. We could just, go ahead and part ways, and we'll hurt for a little bit, but it is what it is. And we were able to introduce this assessment. It literally transformed their relationship to the point where they couldn't wait to get down the aisle and say I do to one another. How has the assessment helped you to communicate with Gary?
Oh, that assessment. So that assessment told me a lot of things about myself in the way that not only that I communicate with Garrett, but how I communicate with people in general. But it did tell me that I needed to slow down and not assume that everybody was a little bit slower than me or didn't get things at the rate or the speed that I got them. Going through that assessment, answering those questions, they're not hard questions. They're actually very simple, but once you get your results, you're like, I didn't answer that. I didn't say that. That's not who I am. But when you dig deeper into it, especially with your counselors, you realize, wow, I do come off a little hard or a little sharp, or maybe I do dumb myself down in these situations. So that assessment was amazing, and I would refer it to anybody or recommend it to anybody.
What did you find out about the assessment that was awe-inspiring for you?
For me, it just made me realize things that I haven't realized before about myself within my relationship. I'm not a talker in some respects, and I think that's what bothered her the most, is that I wasn't transparent enough. I left her in the dark a lot. So my communication has vastly improved.
Would you recommend us to anybody else?
The whole world, listen, the whole world, y'all listening? Y'all better come to Lithonia, man. Get some of this, get some work. This is truly, truly helpful. You will not regret it, I promise you that. Definitely, right?
So I mirror what he said, but just with better verbiage.
I gotta be better.
I would absolutely 100% recommend this counseling session to anybody. Robin and Daryl are the bomb, point blank, period. Period.
And I'm telling y'all, man, that's just one of many. God has allowed me to be able to help so many individuals, so many couples, so many relationships get to the place of phenomenal status, all by simply applying this Passport personality assessment. You see, I show you how to bring the best out of you. And once you can bring the best out of yourself, it's only a matter of time before you bring the best out of yourself in your relationship, in your marriage, in your job, your ministry, whatever you've been called to, right? If you're the best you can be, other people around you will want to be the best that they can be. And I'm telling you, y'all, this Passport personality assessment will tell you everything you need to know to get you to the next level in life. But as I said, it's not the information that's going to change your relationship. It's not the information that's going to get you to the next level. It's your application of the information that's going to get you to the next level in all areas of your life, specifically in your relationship. So here's what I'm going to do for you, because I'm so interested in the success and the health of your relationship and your marriage. If you leave me a comment below via whatever platform you're watching this on, I want you to comment phenomenal in the comment section below. I'm going to reply to your comment with a link that's going to give you the assessment as well as a 30-minute consultation for $47. Listen, this is going to be the information that is going to transform your relationship. Listen to me, y'all. I charge a whole lot more for this. Trust me when I tell you, $47 is nothing. Listen to me. My man Jonathan McReynolds, he has a line in one of his songs where he says, "It's easier to master knowledge than it is to master me." Why would you continuously go through life without self-assessing? That's the problem with most relationships and most people. People have the inability to look at themselves and say, you know what, this is the problem. I need to fix the problem. And I want to give you the tool that you can learn about yourself and then make the adjustment to fix what's wrong. And when you begin to fix you ain't got time to look at what other people are doing or not doing. You're so focused on self-development, self-improvement. I promise you, people are going to look to you immediately after you take this assessment and make the adjustment. People are going to look and say, yo, you are not the same person. Your spouse is going to be able to look at you and say, man, a wonderful change done come over you. So do me a favor, do your relationship a favor. Leave a comment below. Write the word phenomenal. Only if you're serious, only if you're ready to get to the next level. Write the word phenomenal. I'm going to send you a link where you can take the assessment, and then I'm going to give you a coaching session that's only $47. What if I told you that you can have the marriage of your dreams for $47? The national average cost of a divorce is over $15,000. So you're telling me that you don't have $47 to invest in your relationship and in your marriage, but you'd rather spend over $15,000 to get a divorce? And that's not even including the emotional toil. I've been the product of several divorce homes. Let me tell you, it is not fun. I'm in therapy now as a grown man because I've been the product of several divorced homes, right? And that was as a child. So imagine the hurt and pain that you go through during the divorce, but what about the kids and the pain that they go through? Listen, $47 versus $15,000. You make the choice. Again, if you're ready to level up and take your marriage from surviving to thriving, comment below, leave the word phenomenal. I'm going to send you the assessment. I'm going to include a coaching session, and I promise you, if you simply apply what the assessment tells you to apply, the rest of your marriage will be the best of your marriage. You know what to do, man. I'm going to either see you at the top or from the top, and the choice that you make right now will determine where I see your relationship. Till next week, always remember, you are called to something greater, and I can't wait to help you take your marriage and your relationship from surviving to thriving. Peace.